Graphology is you see what's going on, where a person is. Once you see where a person is, you need to peel away those layers of the external influences to get down to the real core and define why you've gone away from your essence and what your essence is. And once you do that, it's really exciting. I met Grace through an art gallery. It was an art exhibition, and one of her paintings spoke to me. And it was a painting of a child who was looking, and the eyes were there was so much depth to the eyes. It was almost Rembrandt looking, and I purchased it. It's really interesting how artwork, and handwriting are very the expression of the self. That's why I have people draw trees along with the handwriting. It's like a checks and balance to see if they're more conforming or what's going on, and all the defense mechanisms. And Grace did a lot of drawings for me. I have, a whole lot of drawings. Handwritings, tree drawings. I'm anxious to hear how she responds to what I wrote. I wrote that independence and freedom are important for her, and not to disregard her innermost feelings. Don't be afraid to express those innermost feelings.
How do you think that the analysis helps people? What do you hear over the past 30 years of doing this?
It makes them feel better about themselves, that inner voice. It gives them clarity about it's okay to be themselves, and to try to stop, like peeling away those external voices from their upbringing, different relationships, and not knowing how to think for them. She's very fun-loving, outgoing. She's the character type that seeks to like runs away from what uncomfortable things. The danger with that is you've got to address those feelings that you're avoiding. You've got to focus, prioritize. Otherwise, you lose your stability. It's good to spend time alone and think about and feel about those things. Because you need a balance. It's all about a balance. She's a photographer, and that's the right profession for her. with her character type, because she needs that freedom. She needs the freedom to be on her own, to explore, to do her own thing. Otherwise, she'd be very unhappy. So she's headed in the right direction. And she is cognizant of the fact that she's trying to think things through. Because, she is in the fear, well, she is afraid, but it's like, don't be afraid to dig deep into those feelings of why you're feeling angry at someone and or uncomfortable, and get those resolved, because relationships may be a problem if she stays like this.
Okay. It's pretty right on target.
It's better to be spontaneous than to, if you're really stuck, because when people are stuck, the subconscious, they're not aware of what's really going on, and they've got all these defense mechanisms built up.
Hi, Betty. This is Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
So I just finished reading the analysis.
Pretty spot on.
Oh, okay. Did it make sense to you?
Very much, yes. Yeah.
The hardest thing is to see ourselves objectively. Others may see us, but
Right. Why are we our own? Do you think most people are their own worst critic?
yes.
I think it's very accurate.
What specifically?
It's like I kind of live like a lie in a way. I do have a lot of secrets that I hold behind. I have a lot of darkness that I haven't defined what it is. It's not clear. I agree with you that I am a chameleon into some types of ways that I adjust my behaviors for each person that I meet. I am impulsive and make assumptions really quickly with people and conversation with people and take things out of context because I'm distrustful. Like you had noted that I'm distrustful of people. I sometimes don't know if people have a good feeling about me or not, or that there's somewhat thinking about me secretly something bad. That's like part of the reason why I'm distrustful. But yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head with that.
That was really good. I mean, you honed in on it. Now, independence, freedom, and breathing space are important to you.
Right.
And you think better alone, feeling stronger with better self-confidence. Now, when I just heard from you was everything was about how other people thought, people talking behind your back, all these different things, mistrusting. And the thing is, how do you feel? It's like, how do you feel that's important? Does anybody do speed dating in this town?
I think it would just be a blast to just put 10 people in a room, have them all write something. You come in and say, yeah, you're compatible with this one. You're compatible with this one. And then, send them all out on a date and see what happens.
Think of you don't know that you're very compatible with that person over there, and you're never going to know.
But there's an element of chemistry there too, though. So
Well, that's okay. Then they can play the chemistry game.
Or we
too.
just have them chat for
They'll
10
be
minutes
friends,
and
too.
see if there's any interest afterward. Would you date this person?
Growing up with my mom being a handwriting analyst wasn't always easy. Dating was a lot harder, and trying to find my true self was often scrutinized. But now, since Graphology has brought my mom and I into the most amazing relationship, I am so excited for you to have this hidden secret for some serious personal development. But this isn't about us. This is about you and why you are struggling deep down. Whether it's personality conflicts within yourself, how to be, or something off deep inside that can often manifest into anxiety, depression, and even pain and chronic fatigue. Say goodbye to all of that as Betty leads you on a journey of true self-discovery so you can feel what it's like to live in a new dimension. I call it anxiety freedom. Wouldn't that be amazing to actually feel and live how you know it can be and truly feel confident inside all the time? See, you were born into this world to parents with their own issues. They've ingrained in you some certain defense mechanisms, causing you to not be able to be your true self. Yeah, it's an old adage. The relationship you have with yourself is the most important relationship in your life. The fact that you are here watching this video still means that you have some unanswered questions about yourself. Betty can answer them. You may have read many self-help books that have come and go, or even met with a psychologist and had a few vent sessions in your life to help you. And let's not forget the occasional medium or psychic experiences. But there's one thing that no one is talking about. It's graphology, the analysis of your handwriting. Now, this isn't some sort of voodoo mystic profession. It's real and life-changing because it hits home, deep into your soul, with who you have sensed who you really are. But you have lost a part of you along the way, perhaps unsure of the accuracy of your inner compass.
I wasn't surprised about the content of the analysis. I was more, surprised at how spot on and intuitive it was, relating pretty much to exactly where I am right now. So.
Graphology is so real and makes you feel so good that companies like Victoria's Secret and Montblanc bring Betty in for events to do handwriting analysis to make their customers feel that much better about themselves, along with leaving with their new feel-good purchases. And if you know a little bit about branding, you know that working with Victoria's Secret is very exclusive, and they sought after my mom. Having negative thoughts about yourself is not a good place to be. You may be struggling with your relationships, yourself, or even not knowing what to do with your life in terms of business. These are all reasons to have your handwriting analyzed by Betty that will give you a blueprint that will last forever, that you can nurture and build upon, so you can finally get to the bottom of your true, positive, higher self that will love you and better your relationships with others. Because you really do deserve to be happy with great relationships. I think it would help you to know a little bit more about Betty. Betty has an advanced diploma from the British Academy of Graphology in London. She is the only American with such credentials. She is a columnist in her local community and a published author. She has helped thousands of people understand their true selves and have seriously enhanced their lives. Let's listen to someone else give their experience.
First of all, I want to really thank Betty because she actually brought out some things that I actually wasn't aware of, which is really a great tool. My name is Donna Fox, and I would recommend her work highly. So learn more about yourself with Betty and help other people too.
Now, being that Betty is my mom, yes, I'm a little biased, but I will say that I truly believe working with her and knowing what you need to work on is the only way out of anxiety and depression and the negative self-loathing thoughts about yourself. That's why you're going to need pen prep to find out what you need to work on. You mail her a handwriting sample and some tree drawings, and Betty will hone in on what is really going on underneath it all. She will cut right through the chase and tell you where to shift your focus and how she can really help you. Once you find out what it is, it will make all the difference in the world. Isn't this going to be awesome? I can tell you that I've watched my mom analyzed hundreds of people throughout my life, and they all rave about her. It's truly a magical experience, and I'm excited for you to be connected to her, to have this opportunity. What Betty tells you with pen prep will start to bring you back to life. It's as if it's the code of the combination of what she says with words that you need to hear about yourself, that no other profession can do for you. In no time at all, Betty will whip you back into shape of who you really are, so you can stay that way and gain the confidence and personality of your dreams. Now it's time for you to write and draw your samples and mail them to her. Betty will review your handwriting and tree drawings and tell you how she can help by unlocking the power that you need to know about yourself. Once your analysis is ready, we will send your written analysis via email with a link to schedule your 30-minute phone session with Betty.
This handwriting analysis has really helped me to realize that it's not too late to make these changes with my children and with my family. And this is really going to help me to become a better version of myself.
Betty will reveal your power for what you need to know and work on, and so much more. And as a bonus, you will receive Betty's book, Coffee with the Subconscious. Feel free to pause the video and read the back of the book. She's also known to Twitter with the likes of ABC and Project Runway. Pen Prep will tell you the secrets to your subconscious code to get on the path to your higher self. You'll find out what your struggle really is that will help you be able to be the best version of yourself. You'll have clarity. She will know exactly what you need to hear just by looking at your handwriting and tree drawings. Isn't that amazing? Are you getting excited? All you have to do is get a few blank sheets of computer paper out and your favorite pen, and just write a letter to someone you feel comfortable with. Do not copy any text. Make sure you sign your signature at the bottom of the letter. On the other sheets of computer paper, draw a tree. Draw as many as you have in you. Okay, so we're almost there. You can enter a new dimension in your life. Okay, so I want to leave you with a reiteration with why you are here. Can you now imagine what your life would be like if you knew how your subconscious operated? If you could get to the bottom of your issues so you could have a more peaceful mind towards yourself and others? Think about how much better your life would be knowing this secret power about yourself. It's so cool. And it all starts with Pen Prep. Once your order is placed, the system will leave you with a download link to help you further guide you to know how to submit your samples, along with the address to where to send them. You're so close to knowing the one thing that can change your life for the better forever, that can actually bring the feeling of personal development deep within your core and soul. You deserve this. Take care.
I was absolutely astounded by Betty's analysis of my handwriting. She saw into my soul like no other. It was a revelation, and I recommend her book.